started on your channel is just to get started. That's how you get started with a chess channel. That's how you get better at playing chess. Just start playing chess and play it over and over and over again. Get some kind of a platform that you can do practice lessons. I mean, practice, you know what? A practice chess game is like a practice lesson. So today we're going to be using Chess Titans, level 4. And this is a chess program that was available free on Windows 7. If you have a Windows 7 machine, you can just spin it up and it'll be there. So I highly recommend doing that. I think you can, maybe you can buy it online. I'm not sure. I think I saw that go by somewhere once. At any rate, I'm going to be using my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats way of looking at things as I go through this, and it's a practice game. I'm going to have a couple of practice games and then go to chess.com and see if I can increase my my ELO. I'm at, like, I don't know, it went up yesterday, so we'll play a game or two today and see if we can make it go up again. But it started out at 400, and I've been pretty fearful to go back because it just, wasn't. Well, I was just fearful, I guess. Maybe unnecessarily so. At any rate, here we go. So this is my standard opening. And each opening has a name. You can memorize those if you want. I don't have them memorized. Now, this is a non-standard move. These are book moves here. These 4 moves here, or 4 pieces. So it looks like it's going to be the 4-pawn opening. And if I put this here, I don't mind if he takes it. I'd rather he... Oh, he didn't. I'm sorry. He went up there. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here, and now he can take that if he wants. He did. All right. So now I have, let's see, get this out. So I'm looking for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I forget what I'm doing, and I'm not talking out loud. So I'm looking for, where is he strong? This knight is very strong. He's hidden behind these pawns. These lanes are blocked. This corridor is open, and he's only protected by his queen. So he's kind of it's kind of a weakness that way. So maybe a strength, kind of a threat. He could come here, but that's blocked. He could take that. He could go here. There's all kinds of things he could do, this knight, because this knight is kind of encroaching on my property. So strengths, his queen hasn't done anything yet, but she can certainly go there and pin this knight against my king. This bishop could come out and protect this pawn. This pawn is unprotected. It is a weakness. So if my knight had stayed there, I could have taken that. So I'm going to go ahead and castle. And now he's come up to protect that pawn. Strengths, weaknesses. So that pawn that was weak is no longer weak. Opportunity and threats. So an opportunity is this pawn here. I know I don't have a decent way to take it. I might come up with a way. I'm just not sure. If I put this up here, he'll probably take that, and I would really like that, because when he's castled like this and his pawns are all over the place, look at that. Now then, there's not much he can do to keep me from taking this pawn right here. But it's going to go here. So what can I do to stop that? If I go here, it leaves this knight unprotected, which doesn't upset me too badly, because I'm going to bring this knight over here and cause trouble for the king. So, and the rook, I don't want to have the rook tied down. So I'm going to go ahead and move this up, and then the queen can probably go somewhere else. Nope, she stayed there. That's fine. So now I'm going to get my knight over here, and okay, so he did that, and there's no reason I can't take this, and I could take his, oh, that wasn't good. All right, so I can put him in check if I want to. Let's see what I can do here. I can get this knight over here. Oh, that wasn't good. There we go. talking and playing chess isn't quite as good as you would like it to be. So I can't advance this pawn. If I had something over there to contain it, would be a much better thing than just taking the pawn. But I would like to do that, and then I could get this other. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to advance this up. We probably take it, and then I can go here. And unless he does something pretty special, this is going to be checkmate. And it is. All right, quick checkmate. Now, so my strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats, I see this as an opportunity. When the king is off over here thinking is all protected and wonderful, I do anything I can to, well, not anything, but I do a bunch of different things to break that up, and I did that this time as well. I took a little risk here, so that was a opportunity, a threat, a challenge, a calculation. Was really, you should calculate what every piece is going to do. A couple of moves, and I'm not, you know, one of my big weaknesses is keeping up with diagonals and keeping up with pieces on the other side of the board, because I get so focused here, I forgot to go check these areas. I did a little better this time, but sometimes I really don't do well at that. So he really never got this rook into play. He never got this bishop into play, I don't think. This queen is in play. So it was a fun game. Let's do another one. So I'm going to start with my opening. It's really good to get one opening that you do over and over. Now I know what I'm going to do with this particular gambit, because I've tried about 50, well, not 50, but I've tried a ton of different ways to deal with that gambit, and this is the one that I like the best. And so I just go ahead and put that pawn up there, protected by my coin from my. All right, now this is one of my favorite things. I'm going to go ahead and protect with this bishop. There's nothing he can do. He can't get this bishop out. Now he's going to go here, and I'm going to go here to make him go away. Oh, got my queen. I was not paying attention. All right, fine. We're going to play a game with no queens. That was on me. I just didn't look. I didn't do my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I didn't look where every piece could go. I didn't calculate. I just was focused on this part of the board and what it's going to look like when I get done, and threatening this queen. Just didn't pay attention. So that's all on me. Now then, I can advance this pawn and go ahead and take that and have a little more control of the center of the board. As everybody knows, the center of the board is a fantastic place to have power and control. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out instead, though, because here's a weakness. Oh, man. All right. All right. So that's a weakness. So if I go here, I can be targeting this pawn. And he's going to do that. So there's not a lot I can do. I'm going to go ahead and take this. And I'm going to castle. So he saw what I wanted to do, and now I can't advance this pawn like I wanted to. However, I could open a corridor. If I put my knight up here, he will probably take my knight, and he will do that. Now then, strengths, weaknesses. Here's a strength. I'm going to open this corridor. I'm going to put this. These two rooks together, and I'm going to have fun with this corridor open. So he does that. He's threatening this pawn. I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go here and protect this pawn. And that gives me a retreat all the way back here if I need to. I believe that's a strength. A weakness is that I can put my rooks here. And it's just very devastating to have rooks on the this row. And he came down here. We're going to go here. If I had taken it, he would have taken it with my knight. Oh, look at that. He's blocking it. He's giving me that. Wow. So he sacrificed. Oh, that's what he did. He did that so that I would lose my rook. So we're going to go here. And See what he does. Yeah, he moved. Wowee. That was good on his part. And now he's threatening my my rook. So I'm going to go up here. We'll see what I can do. And he is doing that. What can we do? So we can go any of these blue places. I think this is... Oh, that's not my best bet. This is probably... No. Well, you know what? I will go here. Great. So now I don't have to deal with that. So there is that. I'm going to move this pawn up here because I would like to get this bishop out and cause some trouble for this this rook. So now I can go here and take that. And now I can take this pawn, and if he takes with the bishop, I'll get it. Oh, look at that. All right, we'll see what happens here. Okay, so now I have him in check. And there may be a way to do a smothered checkmate against this rook, or against either rook, if I can walk him over there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And we're going to put this here. I would probably have to do it a little different. But I think that that is definitely an option. And but I can take this. I can go here and I can get this pawn. It's going to come down and put me in check. It's fine. And I'm going to put these here, and now I have I've double stacked my rooks, which I love to do. So double stacked here to take this pawn, no matter what he does. Oh, that's fine. So now we have a passed pawn situation, and he has to. I'm gonna see about getting my king to go here and get rid of these pawns, and then move up with these white pawns here as well. So he did that. That is an issue. Ah. Okay. So there we go. He's able to do that. So we're going to go here and take his pawn. You got that pawn, so now we're going to take this pawn. Oh, look at what he gets to do. I'm going to go there to block the king from coming over here and troubling this. And 2 moves. And he does that. So I have 2 moves. He has 3 moves away from getting a queen. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh. So I better go down here, and I better get rid of this pawn. And a long game. It's really good to practice these long games. So could I have done anything here different? I might have. He would have to put his king up there. No, it's not really going to do anything happy. Get a queen, but he'll just take it. So I have to take care of these pawns. I just have to do it. But at least I got him a little bit further away. So then I'm going to have to go over here and take care of that pawn, or it'll be a stalemate. Oh, and that wasn't a good thing. All right, so I'm going to go back where I made the mistake. We're going to do some backtracking here and put me in check. And then, all right, so really, I probably should have gone this route. Let's try that. Let's put him in check. And we will go back here, because he's going to take my pawn if I don't do something. Maybe this consider that pawn a lost cause. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So now we have a situation. So that wasn't good. So, all right, I may abort this game and just consider it a loss, and because it's just more than I bargained for here. I wanted to see if I can do something here. Check. Take this out of the way. We'll get that out of the way. Maybe get rid of one of his rooks. Level 5 is a better graded player. So let's see, what can I do? Put him in check just for fun. See what he wants to do. And I can put these up. So we can get a queen. He's going to go here. So I'm 3 moves away from having a queen. He's 4 moves away, I think. 1, 2. So I guess we'll both get our queens back, right? So he gets his queen. I take his rook. So, and then he'll get my rook and my other rook. So I get my queen. So it's a very even game. Oh, checkmate. Okay, fine. I lost the game. Oh my goodness. So I lost it. So that was just so frustrating. So he had definitely outplayed me in that game. So I didn't look around as much as I should have. I missed a lot of things. We can backtrack. We can just kind of backtrack a little bit. So I should have realized he had his rook here. All he had to do is move his queen down. And if I'd left my rook here, it would have been different. But I was too eager to get a queen. If I'd gotten my queen here, it might have made a difference. Probably not. So what else could I have done? These 2 pawns are a problem. And I could have gone and done whatever I had to get rid of one of those pawns. Maybe. That might have been a good thing to do, just target those pawns. And I could have taken his rook, but then this pawn would have had a way to go down. Let's see. If I had taken his rook there, then I could have taken this pawn when it went up there. But really, these are the pawns that are the real problem. So what else could I have done differently? I couldn't protect that. So I couldn't decide how to get rid of these 2 pawns. They're a powerful piece. Powerful little strengths. Weaknesses, I don't have a decent way to use I didn't use my pieces very decently. I could have moved over here and taken this pawn. That's what I could have done. Because these are the ones to really be concerned about. I could have gone for these pawns at this point. I didn't realize what they were going to do. But then these pawns could have come and messed up my little fortress over here. So this was good. I honestly think I should have been able to put him in checkmate against his rook. And I didn't do a very good job at that. Not sure why. But I could have taken his rook at this point, and I could have taken this pawn, probably without losing my other rook. I'm not sure. But he had his king, against both of them. Another opportunity I had to go and get rid of this pawn. So we just kind of messed around quite a bit. I didn't really get an advantage. I should have, well, I gained a pawn here, so I guess that is a slight advantage. And this was a good thing. I got rid of this pawn. And I immediately should have gone and got rid of this pawn. Now that I know, I could probably do that and win the game, but I don't know. So this is all the pieces were going together here. And maybe my getting this corridor up here wasn't such a good thing. Because this was actually a fantastic move when he did that. I didn't even realize it. So, anyway, there you go. Maybe not such a fun game, I'm not sure. But it's really good to backtrack and look at your strategies and see where you did wrong. And you can start up again. If I want to start up this game again, I can. And so this time I can go up and let's focus on getting rid of these 3 pawns. So he's going to do that. So I'm going to go here. And then his knight will have to move. And it did. And so it's going to threaten this pawn. I'm going to bring it up. And he takes that. All right. But now I have 2 pawns in a row here. I don't like that very well. So I need to get up here, and I can go take this pawn. Maybe. All right, let's see what he does with this king. All right, so I get this pawn. Yay! Then I get this pawn. And now I'm willing to take this other pawn and trade a rook for it. Oh, he's going to do that. So I can take my knight over here and have some fun with it. I think I'll do that. Just to cause some trouble. And this bishop is kept from this entire side of the board because it can't move this pawn up. Yes, put me in check. And he moves that. Oh, look, I have 2 rooks down here to cause me trouble. All right, so this is a terrible... Oh, checkmate, 1 move. 1 move, checkmate. So I really better go over here. And he does that. So when you... Oh, look, he can't do that. So when you have a rook chasing you like that, oh, he's going to take this pawn. Look at him. So I'm going to get this pawn out of the way. And he's going to checkmate, or check again. So if I go here, he can't put me in check again. But he can cause trouble. So I can move these out of the way and start moving these pawns up. And I can take the next pawn with this knight when it comes down. So we're going to go up and see what he does. So we can at least go get this pawn. Maybe that's a mistake, I'm not sure. And we can go here. He will do that. It's really perilously close to checkmate here. Oh, he's going for this pawn. Great. So he's got a really good thing going here to cause me a lot of trouble. Oh, and I did that. That was a mistake on my part. So I can go here. And what can I do? I can put his king in check. And then I can go... Yeah, I'm going to abort the game, guys. So that was a tough one. That was... that's a learning game. Now I'm going to go to chess.com. What's it going to look like tonight when I go to chess.com? Not sure. Anyway, thanks for looking at the game. Thanks for looking at the game. Thanks for watching. Please let me know your thoughts. I love your comments. Your support for this channel has been amazing. I am just overwhelmed by the number of people that are watching and subscribing and commenting. It's very, very humbling that y'all are doing that. Thank you. And, I'd like to see if I can get up to 1,000 again. At one time I was like 1,000, maybe 1,200 a little bit on occasion, but pretty much 1,000, 900, 800 knocked down here and there on chess.com. Let's see what I can do with that and get up there for that again. So that's one reason I've been coming back to the game and playing pretty intensely, or maybe not intensely, but this game here that I had was just not a real good game. Good grief. Anyway, you can make your own decision. Tell me what you think I should have done differently, and at which points. So if you're still listening here, I assume that you enjoyed it. And if you think I've earned it, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and like button and make a comment and see what happens. So I'm going to go and chill for a little bit, and then I'm going to come and play a couple of games on chess.com against real people and see how it goes. And I really appreciate it again. Thanks so much and have a fantastic day, and I'll check you later.